Hey guys, it's Sophie. So I thought I'd do another day in my life vlog for you guys today. Life has been really busy lately, and this was a more chill Sunday I had actually a couple of weeks ago, but I hadn't had the chance to sit down and edit and do my voiceover. So this is quite representative of what my days are like. But this is a weekend, 5:30 in the morning, doing my exercise, which I'm carrying on with, and just absolutely loving it so far. I did the Chloe Ting 2-week shred, which I did a video on a while ago, and the exercises that I've been doing in this video and that I've just finished, literally just finished today, was the 35-day bum challenge, and I really enjoyed that. So I've done 7 weeks now, with a week off of like proper exercise, and I'm having like a week off from that now because my legs are dead, and then I'm gonna try to lift some weights. So then when I finish my exercise, I'm jumping in the shower. I'm finding that my skin is struggling a little bit with the excess sweat and the heat, and I'm trying to do everything I can to calm it down. If you guys have any tips for like if your skin gets really bad when you're starting exercising, please do let me know. Little blue dress, which makes me very happy. I've been wearing it loads this summer. I got it from Primark like ages ago, but it's just like really long and really cozy, and I wear it all the time. And then I'm making some breakfast, just a cup of coffee and my normal yogurt and fruit, and I think I put some chia seeds in it this time round. I've been really enjoying eating like healthier breakfast at the minute, and I've started making protein oats. Now, protein powders is something I never really thought I'd eat. I thought they were for the boys, but I'm really liking making a bowl of protein oats in the morning at the moment. This is a fairly long clip, so just kind of a minute to chill, and I thought I'd just update on like why life is so busy at the minute. So I have my first master's exam that's coming up in 6 weeks from now, and it is the first like actual exam, and I was so nervous when I realised I needed to just get on it and do it. The plan is for me to do one exam this September and my next and final exam in May of 2021, so that I'm all finished, fingers crossed, with all of my qualification and all of the non-exam assessed modules before Tom and I get married in September 2021. So it kind of meant I had this moment where I realised when we booked our wedding date, like I need to figure out my exams, and I had planned on doing one exam in September 2020 and one in September 2021. So and COVID messed everything up, so it basically I ended up needing to revise for this exam way sooner than I thought I was probably going to, and I've been in such a slump from COVID, I hadn't really thought about the reality of having to revise and do those things, and it all came in all at once. So I've been doing an awful lot of study and revision, a lot of reading, a lot of writing up notes, and just trying to feel really confident for this exam. And the exercise has been really helpful in reducing my stress levels overall, like throughout this whole period, and not feeling so wound up and tight and worried about it. But it has meant my days are really full. So I'm getting up at like 5:30, 6, and then exercising for like an hour, and then sorting my life out in the morning, and showering, and all of that takes like around another hour, like another 45 minutes. And then I work from 8 to 4 at the moment, and then straight when I finish work I do 2 hours as a minimum of study. So I normally study straight through until dinner, have dinner till like 7ish, and then I go to bed at 9. So I've got like a couple of hours in the evening to do any other jobs, anything else at all basically, and any like relaxed time in the day. So I'm just not having an awful lot of time to chill, and not an awful lot of time to read or really do much of anything other than just the core things that I need to do and get through right now, which is totally fine, but that's kind of where I'm at. I'm probably reading like a book a week, if that, at the moment. On this particular Sunday, Tom was working a long day, And I pretty much spent my whole day studying. It was really crap weather outside, not like we're having right now, which is beautiful and gorgeous. But pretty much the whole day was rainy. So I've only got a couple of like short clips in here of my study, but I did that pretty much like most of the day. So I did a long section in the morning of that day and then a long section in the afternoon of that day. And then I grab a cup of tea. I've been drinking herbal teas at the moment, though I love my normal tea too, don't get me wrong. But I think maybe because it's like hot, summery, I'm less inclined to normal tea. So I've been drinking the Pukka Turmeric Active Tea, which I really like. I'm finding that my changes in my diet at the minute to try and eat a bit more healthily are not best friends with IBS. So there's a little bit of a transition period going on. And then I was back on to study for a little bit longer. I know some of you guys are studying as well at the moment. I've had a few comments and people saying that you're doing your exams or you're still at school or university. So if you are studying something, let me know down below what you're studying, what you're up to. I'm doing my master's in human resource management currently, which is like the last kind of formal stage of my learning, things off my to-do list. So I've tried some dumbbells. This is when I was very first trying them out, which has been exciting. I've never really had to use my arms before, so we're enjoying that. And then I'm doing lunch, poached eggs on toast. I expect I've had a lot of poached eggs on toast. I think I'm a little bit done with poached eggs on toast watching this. I hadn't had them in ages, and I was like just really enjoying it. So I pretty much had them for lunch for like 2 weeks straight. But yeah, I think I make pretty good poached eggs. I heard a trick once that if you want to have like perfect poached eggs, you need to poach your eggs for as long as your toast takes to get to like golden brown. So don't put your eggs in until like the second before your toast is done, and you should get a runny yolk. And it works for me. So that's my like own trick for how to make my eggs cooked, but the yolk's really runny, and it seems to work. Take it with a grain of salt. Then I had to pop out to do some things in the afternoon. I think I just filmed my street. I'm still not gonna film in town. We live in such a small place. But I was going to pick up some boxes and stuff to rearrange my room. Though there you go. It was rainy. And there's the cat. Yeah, it was a really crap rainy day, but Foster's happy to see that I'm home. She's such a cutie. She is very attached now that we're in the house all the time. She's not used to the fact that we sometimes leave the house, and she gets really stressed if she's on the house on her own, which is not good. But it is kind of gratifying to have her be so loving every time you come home. So the thing I bought when I was in town was out of shot, so I'm not going to keep us on this bit for too long, but I bought some boxes to store my clothes in. So Tom and I both have like one wardrobe between us, and then we got a bed that has underbed storage so that we can still get to all our stuff and have enough room to store things. So our bedroom's really small. So the space you can see I've got on my side is exactly the same on Tom's side, and like even less than that on the end of the bed. So pretty much the bed takes up all of the room in the bedroom. So we haven't got any other storage space in the house for any of our clothes. And like I used to have loads of boxes that fitted really nicely with my clothes in when I had this dresser, but we had to sell the dresser because this house didn't have room to have a dresser and a wardrobe, and I hadn't found boxes that fit my clothes in yet, and they were just kind of getting everywhere. So I thought I would, I didn't even realise she was there until I watched that back. I didn't realise I like yeeted Foster out of the way. Productive and just sort a lot of things out that have been bugging me for a while, and just like try and get all of those annoying things I'm thinking of all week, and I'm so busy and I can't get to them done, and this was definitely one of those jobs. At the end, so just a bit tidier. I can't really use the back drawer, like it's pretty empty, because to use it I have to pull all of my clothes, like all of my dresser out, like I have to move the dresser out of the room to get to that back drawer, so it's just really for like stuff I don't use very often. And then toward the end of the day, I sat down and chilled with Foz. And this clip of me and Foz, I love it so much. I was reading The Porpoise. I've now finished, but she was just being so friggin' cute. Yeah, as I mentioned in terms of reading, I just don't have the time to settle down with a book very often at the moment. I'm studying every single day of the week. I'm studying 7 days a week and like 2 to 3 hours on the weekdays, and then at least probably 4 hours each day on the weekend. So this was like a nice Sunday afternoon where I had the time to do that. I've done that today, to be fair. I've spent a lot of time out doing that. And there you go, I'm just tidying the house again. This is like, when Tom's away, that's like my aim, is like sort my shit out for the week. So doing the washing, tidying the house, cleaning the house, anything that just needs to be done so it's not in my head at all for the week after. And like, I fully recognise this is such a chatty video, and I apologise if that's not your thing. And I'm kind of just watching this back with you guys. Obviously I've watched it a few times, like filming it and editing it and stuff. But I just thought, if I don't just sit down and do this while I've got some time, it's a Sunday, with Sophie doing productive time, I won't get a chance to put anything out for ages. And I didn't want to have that big gap again. So I thought, do you know what, let's just have a chat through as I go about my day, and at least then there's something for you guys to have whilst things are quite as busy as they are. Yeah, I was talking about reading, wasn't I, just before I needed to explain that I'm doing my washing, which is pretty self-evident. But yeah, in terms of reading, it is like whenever I get the chance. I'm not even reading every day, which is so not my normal way round. Like, normally if I didn't read for a day, I'd feel really off, like feel, oh look, the toad. See, this is why it's a chatty video. There was a toad under a recycling bin. I like him a lot. Tom asked me to capture him, and I didn't. I refused. Well, I didn't refuse. I said yes, and the toad was gone. But I think that would have been a bit mean anyway. Yeah, so I'm just trying to read whenever I can. But the days of like sitting down and finishing a book in a day are just not right now. And to be honest, I think it's going to be that way like throughout the next year. I think I'm just super focused right now on keeping my body healthy, passing my exams, and trying my best to find balance and some time for me in that. And I miss it. Like, oh my God. The thing I miss the most is like when I see everyone doing like readathons, like 24-hour readathons, or like choose your TBRs. They kill me, guys. I want to do it so bad, but I just know there's no point. Like, I know like a weekly reading challenge at the moment, I know I would read maybe one book, but most weeks, I'm maybe not even finishing a book. I'm having to spend time doing other things. Right in this, what we're watching right now is me doing my face mask. I friggin' love this face mask. I think I show the brand of it at the end, but it's a turmeric clay face mask. Lots of turmeric in this video, clearly. But I just love how it draws all the oil out of my pores and leaves my face feeling properly clean. I have a really, really oily skin. I'm drier on my cheeks, like my tops of my cheeks are probably more like normal skin, but the rest of my skin tone is definitely oily, and I've struggled with it for ages. My favourite things to do on my Sundays is to pop my face mask on, and there I am with my face mask and the cat and some YouTube, and just let it kind of help my skin along. In fact, I'm going to do one after I finish this. I'm going to have a bath and pop my face mask on. A cool bath, I imagine, and do a bit of reading in the bath. But I'm trying to get those little habits, those little moments of self-care and looking after myself in between. You can see in this clip, look how much oil has come out of my skin. Those dark patches are not where it hasn't dried. That's where the oils come out. Gross, but yeah. Yeah, and then dinner, I made some gnocchi. I'd really craved gnocchi, and I actually ended up making more. I went back and made more than what I ate because it was really good. But I just really wanted it, and I should get some more. I think I've eaten it all now, so I need some more. And then, yeah, in the evening, just sat and read for a bit more. So this was quite a chill Sunday. Today's felt fairly chill as well. But I thought it'd be nice just to have a chat and say hello. I'm still here, explain why I'm so busy. But yeah, I hopefully you enjoyed this and enjoyed hearing from me, even if it's a bit of a weird format. And you're all doing well and looking after yourselves. And yeah, I'll see you guys again soon. Bye bye.